Postgame-Ashley, Howard Former, two-time national champion, and now head coach of LaSalle, along with Saul Fury, are going to take the stand. Here they are. Here for the
Thanks, stay on here, coach.
I'm proud of my team. We battled, but first half we let the game get away from us just with costly turnovers and poor transition defense. We knew that Villanova comes into the game with over half of their team shooting above 38% from three, which is pretty impressive. So, we wanted to try to get out and contain their three-point shooters in transition, and our turnovers got those guys easy shots in transition, and then our energy went down, and we couldn't, we got disheveled for a stretch in the first half that really set us back. But in typical LaSalle fashion, we battled back in the second half, just fell a little short today.
Questions for Saul?
Saul is a senior leader on the team. You had some good moments, some bad moments. How do you kind of relay the message to the younger guys in the locker room?
Definitely just staying positive. I think us as a team, we just have to work on our attitudes just the whole game. I think just relaying to the younger guys, this is a teaching moment for them. Just gotta stay composed the whole game.
So the culture of this team now is 40 minutes. So how have you adapted to it in the last 2 years, and how about the younger guys? How are they adapting to it?
I think it was a pretty easy transition. Coach Ashley he stresses 40 minutes, and that's ours. Like, model. We gotta play hard for 40 minutes. So, every game we're gonna give our hearts out for 40 minutes. So, the transition was easy. You saw it playing hard. That's all.
Do you feel like there was a pulse? Oh, sorry.
Any little things, Saul, that Villanova did is kind of get you guys out of a little rhythm early?
I think them denying us so far out kind of disrupted our offense a little bit. So they made us drive, make one-on-one plays, and they weren't fouling at the rim. So we just weren't making our layups as much as we wanted to. So I think that's really was the biggest thing. And then we had like Coach said, we had some costly turnovers during the moment of the game. So I think that was really it.
Feel like there was a pulse in this building the second you kind of walked in?
Say again?
The energy. You feel like there was just a pulse in this building?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not worried about
Yeah, that's what I figured.
here. I'm just we here to play hard no matter who we play. We don't care about all the outside stuff. So.
Okay.
So big picture coming out of the Florida games, and then adding this one. Where do you feel like this team is right?
I think we're still heading in the right direction, of course. Florida was very pleased behind us. We're moving forward now. At the end of the day, we came short, but we're just gonna get back to the lab and get away from this game. We just keep taking ahead, moving forward. So that's it.
Anything else for Saul?
Thanks.
Actually, what was it like to be in here first time as a head coach?
It was cool. It was great to just come back. It's actually my first time walking through this part here. I wish I would have came here in the summertime so I could have enjoyed it a little bit more. But it's always great coming back here. A lot of great memories. Probably my most exciting time as a competitor was during my time here at Villanova. So, it's great to come back here, see the people, see the familiar faces, the people that work the games, Villanova's staff. I'm great friends with all those guys. So, it's cool to come back here. But the biggest thing for me was just to try to help my team come out here and compete and continue to improve.
What did you like the most about what your guys did tonight?
Well, the fact that we don't quit. I love that. I love the fact that these guys will not quit. And we went into the game, and the referee actually told my players he thought that one of my players was saying that we thought we were going to get cheated, right? One of my players said we knew this was going to happen. But I told our guys, we're going to get down in the game. So they were saying to each other, like, yo, we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. And the ref thought that one of our players was saying that they missed the call. But we knew we were going to get down. and we have to get comfortable being down because we're a young team. So we know that we're going to have stretches where we play well. We put our young guys in. I have no idea what they're going to do sometimes. Sometimes they play great. Sometimes they don't. But we know that whatever happens, we'll battle back and we'll give ourselves a chance to get back in the game. And we came in here with that mindset, and our guys lived it. They lived it, man, for 40 minutes. Halftime, down 20 points, came back, made a great run, had some silly things that happened towards the end of the game that prevented us from being able to make a stronger push at the end. But I'm happy with my guys and their effort tonight.
Ashley, you've been here in the past, and you know that teams take a couple guys away, right? Strip Booth and Pascal, and obviously Hart and everything. Jay said you felt like you were taking Gillespie away tonight. Was that kind of the game plan coming in?
The last 3 games, I think Colin scored Villanova's first 11 points in each game. So, shame on us if we let him come out here and do that to us for a 4th straight game. So, he's their only pure point guard that's in the rotation. So we wanted to try to disrupt him by limiting his touches. But a kid like Justin Moore is a big-time talent. He stepped up, and all those guys, they just made plays. When we got extended, they hurt us early in the game, just running a flat ball screen. Those guys getting downhill, driving, scoring, creating plays, which put us on our heels a little bit early in the game. It was a great strategy on Villanova's part to do that.
Obviously, in a few years, doing business as a coach with Villanova, do you feel like it was kind of easier to game plan against some of those guys, knowing that you went out there and rooted?
It's not that. It's more of like we try to do a lot of the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to emulate greatness in a lot of ways, and that's the ultimate sign of respect that I can show Coach Wright. That I try to do some of the things that they do. So I've adopted some of their philosophy. So our guys know some of the things that they do, but they have a completely different personnel than when I was here. And they do some things differently than they did when I was here. But overall, I have a pretty good feel for some of the things that they look to do. But obviously, I didn't know everything tonight because of the outcome of the game.
Do you hate coaching against former colleagues as much as Jay does?
Pardon me?
Do you hate coaching against former colleagues as much as Jay does?
I hate today more than anything. Just because I love Villanova so much, I don't want to compete against them. When this day is over, I'm rooting for the Wildcats. Anytime, I'm not rooting for LaSalle. So it's a difficult day that way because of the respect I have for coach and the rest of the coaching staff and everybody associated with Villanova. But now that it's over, I can go back to being the head coach of LaSalle that roots for the Villanova Wildcats.
How do you think your team responded from playing in an in-season tournament and going into Big 5 play?
I think that they responded unbelievably well, considering the circumstances that we were under. We got back Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. Guys went home for Thanksgiving, had to get back. Then we had 2 days to prepare for Villanova. They had a week off, right? So under the circumstances, I'm 100% pleased with my team, their effort coming out here tonight, battling one of the best teams in college basketball.
You got another double-double from Ed after his impressive showing down in Florida. How imperative is it to kind of get him involved in the offense?
I think what Eddie does well is just get all the miscellaneous points and clean up stuff. Like that's what he does. When you go to Eddie, I think it's really good for our offense. It helps neutralize our perimeter game a little bit. And Eddie got in foul trouble, so it hurt us in the first half. And then, when you're playing behind, you don't want to play I know Villanova was a great three-point shooting team. You want to chip it away, but we got to get some threes too, because I know that they're trying to get some. So when you're down, it makes it hard to just pound it inside, knowing that you want to speed the game up, create turnovers, try to get some threes. So, Ed is a huge part of our team, both offensively and defensively, and I'm excited about the way he's developing.
How come you took him out right away? That was
He gave me a fist. He was tired.
Oh.
Yeah, early in the game, we went a couple possessions, he gave me a fist.
Okay.
And, I tell our guys, play as hard as you can. If you get tired, give me a fist. I'll get you in and out. And Eddie gave me a fist, so I gave him a blow.
Actually, what did you see this team doing specifically in the second half that made it, that got you back into the game?
I mean, nothing in particular. We just said, listen, we're not quitting. The one thing that we did better, I thought we did a better job just guarding the ball. In the first half, I felt like Villanova just drove us and got to the basket at will with minimal resistance. So that was my biggest point of emphasis at halftime. We got to guard the ball. We talked about it early in practice the last 2 days. I felt like Alabama A&M was great preparation going into this game because they're a team that really drives the ball. We knew going into the game that if we got extended on Villanova shooters, it would open us up for them to drive, and they drove us, and they were effective doing it. I thought we did a better job in the second half of defending the ball, and that's what gave us the ability to get some stops and get out in transition and chip into the lead a little bit.
Coach.
Said Florida's behind you. Obviously, you don't want everything behind you from Florida. What's the biggest takeaways that you want to carry through from that trip?
We're never out of it. Whether we get up, we've lost leads, 15, 20-point leads. We've been down 20 points and came back. Just to establish that mindset. We're still in the early stages of establishing our program. So there's certain things that you want to be a part of that foundation, and that mindset is something that I want very much so. So every day I just want our guys to continue to take pride in playing 40 minutes of basketball hard and together,